Hey guys, so today's video I am going to be showing you how to just do a everyday, very simple, nice eye look. I'm just going to be showing you a few steps on what to do. You will need, of course, your eyeshadows, some brushes, and preferably some MAC Fix Plus or some eye drops will work as well, but you could also use any other setting spray, or you could also just use water, but make sure that the brush isn't soaking wet. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is priming my eyelids. I'm going to be using this LORAC Pro Eye Primer. This is the one that came in the LORAC Pro palette, and we will be using that palette today. It is one of my favorites. So just put the primer on your eyes and make sure you blend it in all over your eyelid, your crease, all the way up to your brow bone, because you're going to want your brow color, your brow highlight color, to stick just as well as the rest of the colors on your eye. Alright, so that's one eye, and then you will be doing the other. So now what I'm going to do is go in with my Naked Basics palette, and I'm going to go in with my Sigma E71 Highlight Diffuser brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Venus right here. It's just like that white color, that white creamy kind of shimmery color. Tap off a little bit of the excess and just put it onto my brow bone. Can even bring the color down a little bit so it'll be easier to blend when we do our crease. And this color isn't really like white or super shimmery. It's just going to give you that nice highlight right underneath your brow. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm going to put it on the other eye. Sorry if I'm looking away from the camera, but I'm looking in a mirror that I have set up. A little bit more. And sorry if you can hear that weird noise in my background. I don't know why it does that, but my VCR, not my VCR, my cable box or my TV, it just goes crazy. Alright, so now that you have the color on your brow bone, we're going to go ahead and do our crease transition color. So I'm going to be using Soft Brown by MAC. This is what it looks like right here. And I'm going to go in with my E38 brush, which is just a nice, really tapered blending brush. Put the color on there, tap off some of the excess, and we're going to be putting it into our crease. And it might look a little intense, but it's really not once we blend it all out. Make sure most of it is like in the crease, and then we can start blending it up towards our brow bone. Want to make sure that we don't have any harsh lines, and if you get it out here, it's totally fine because we will clean that up. One eye's done. Next eye. And whenever you're blending, especially in your crease, you want to make sure that you don't hold your brush like this to where the bristles are pointing up. You want to make sure that you hold it like this to where they're pointing down, because this is going to make it blend up better. And if you do it like this, it's pretty much just going to make it blend in a, not even blend, but just look like a straight line. And you don't want that. You want the colors to blend together really nicely. And remember, if you don't have these products, it's totally fine. Using something close to them will always work. Okay, so now that we have our brow bone and our crease color, we're going to go in with our last color that we will be using. I'm going to go in my LORAC Pro palette. I know it is so dirty. And I'm going to be using the color Champagne right here. Oh my gosh, you guys can tell I have dug into this baby already. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my e.l.f. Eyeshadow C brush, and then I'm going to be using my MAC Fix Plus right here, and I'm going to spray the brush just a couple times on each end to make sure that it is more wet and that it is going to pick up the color better. This is going to help the color look more vibrant, more pigmented, and it's also going to help stay on your eyelids a lot better. Plus, we primed our eyelids, so that's always good. Also, for a primer, you can use concealer if you want. Okay, so now I'm going to be just dipping the brush right into the color right here, tapping off some of the excess, and then we are just going to be packing this onto our lid. This is just a really pretty light pink shimmery color. All over your lid. Not into the crease. I mean, if you get a little in there, that's okay. But just all over the lid, okay? Okay, so now, other eye. Remember, just on the lid, not into the crease. Okay, so now that we have our lid color on, what I'm going to do now is just go back in with my E38 and just kind of blend the crease in with our lid color. Just so there's not like a huge harsh line. Alright, so now that's done. This is our eye look right here. Just kind of gonna wipe away a little bit of the excess right here. This side as well. Okay, so now what I will do next is do my eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will come back to meet you guys, okay? Alright guys, so I went ahead and did the rest of my makeup. As you can tell, I did put eyeliner on. Now for this look, you don't have to use eyeliner at all. You could always skip it and just put the eyeshadow, throw some mascara on. But the next thing that I'm going to do, this is the very last step. I am going to be using the same MAC Soft Brown that I used in my crease, and I am going to be putting it on my lash line right here. No eyeliner, nothing like that, nothing really harsh. Just I'm going to use my E30 pencil brush from Sigma, and I'm going to put it in the eyeshadow, tap off the excess, and then run it along my lash line, just like this. So as you can see, this does add a little bit more dimension to my eye. This step is totally optional. You don't have to do it at all. I just like to do it because it gives it some extra color and the bottom of my eyes don't look so dead. Alright, so here you go. This is the completed eye look. I don't have mascara on. I'm going to do that off camera. It just takes me forever. I put so many layers on. But that is the finished look for the eyes. As you can tell, and like I went through, you only need 3 colors to do this. You just need your highlight color for your brow bone, you need your crease color, and you need your lid color. Like I said before, you don't need to have these exact products. You don't need to use these exact ones. You can do something that's similar. And remember, you don't need to wear eyeliner. I just wear eyeliner every day. I can't remember the last time I didn't wear eyeliner. It's crazy. But yeah, so that is that tutorial. It's just an everyday, simple, nothing serious look. This is my go-to look that I use for days that I don't want to do like a big smoky eye or any intense colors, which I mean I do like to do, but this is just something that I like to do when I don't have a lot of time or something like that. So, alright guys, I hope that you guys like this tutorial. Keep watching for my next video, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah.